What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks again for joining me. While you're here, hit the like and subscribe buttons and the notification bell so you can receive updates on all new content. Let's get into it. So, much like the title of this video suggests, a fool has just put $5 million into Bitcoin. But not that kind of fool. We're talking about the Motley Fool. And they actually literally just posted this today. It's the 17th still for me. Well, actually, it's the 18th for me now because I do like to do these videos after midnight. But let's talk a little bit and see what's going on here. So if you aren't aware of this, Tesla did a similar thing to this recently where they put $1.5 billion of their own money into Bitcoin because they wanted to use it as a hedge and also in fun ways, against tax issues, right? To like be able to write it off. So maybe this is what the Motley Fool is doing right here, but let's look at the three main reasons, okay? Reason number one, we believe it will store value more effectively than gold over the long term. So basically they're saying that it's going to be able to it's going to be like the new gold standard is what they're saying, right? Number two, we believe it may become a medium for transactions. I actually see this happening because Tesla's already saying they're planning on accepting it. So Tesla's going to be the first company, and I'm sure other companies will start to fall in line. I believe PayPal's already trying to work on something. MasterCard's in support of it. I mean, this isn't that it may become, it probably is going to become a medium for transactions. Let's just be honest, okay? And number three, they say, we believe it can act as a productive hedge against inflation. Yeah, it's decentralized, so I mean, that makes total sense to me. But yeah, so they're going the Tesla route, guys. The Motley Fool is going to put $5 million into Bitcoin. Now, this is a good trend to be on, guys, because if the Motley Fool's putting money in and Tesla put money in, imagine all the other companies out there who are going to want to do the same exact thing. This could be a wave forming, right? And as these companies put large amounts of cash into Bitcoin, it's just going to drive the value up even more. So this is great. This is the kind of stuff we want to hear, right? So good news if you're a Bitcoin investor. If you aren't a Bitcoin investor, there's always a time to start. All right, moving on to the next bit of business here, Sundial, right? We all want to know about Sundial. And Sundial, we've been having some talks with them, and they haven't been great talks, but I'll tell you what, we're holding strong. I am not letting go, guys. I've already said it once. I've said it 1,000 times. You can try to scare me away from this stock, but there's too many catalysts in the stock to make me want to leave, okay? You can write all the articles about it that you want. You can be, the biggest bear on this thing that you want. But at the end of the day, they got a bunch of free cash. They've already made it known that they're trying to make, investments in other companies. And I'm pretty sure, this isn't going to be the end of it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this and what I think is going to happen. But before I do, you have to know I am not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet, and this is my opinion. It is not financial advice, okay? So let's take a look, right? They say some of the recently raised capital was just put to work with an 18.5% stake in Indiva, which basically makes edible or marijuana edibles, right? So cannabis edibles, I should say. So they just bought a huge stake in Indiva, which is another Canadian company, just so they can get their foot in the door on these edibles, right? And they just filed another shelf so that they could potentially sell another $1 billion, worth of company securities right now. So maybe they're going to try to get a little bit more cash so that they can go after another company out there. Maybe the merger thing isn't done here, okay? Because at this point, they need to start showing that they're trying to build the business, expand the business, right? As investors, we want to see that. We want to see you expand this business. And if you're sitting on all this extra cash and you're not doing anything with it, either A, you're having, some struggles with getting, your business expanded, or B, I guess your talks are falling through. But at the end of the day, that's what's going to spell success here is, are they going to take this free cash that they have now And are they going to put it back in the company and, do something where they acquire another company, or, they take stake in other companies, just similar to how they did with Indiva? We'll have to wait and see what happens, to be honest. I don't know yet. All I know is I'm in at an early enough price, and I'm not selling. I mean, I'm going to hold this thing. I have a feeling we're going to see a turnaround. And you know what? It may get worse before it gets better, but I'm 100% confident it is going to get better, okay? There's too many catalysts for it to fail, and too many things that could go right for this to fail. Now, I will go on record and say this. If you are in the hole and you need the money, it is okay to sell a stock, okay? I don't want people holding on and losing their entire savings like they did with the whole GameStop fiasco because someone told them have diamond hands. I happen to be in at a really good price, under $1. Not everybody has the same situation as me, you guys. It's just the way it is. If you're in at a huge amount, I think a couple of my subscribers mentioned that they're in thousands of dollars and they're down quite a bit. At that point, it doesn't really serve your best interest to go out and, sell and lose like 80 grand or something, because that's where you do lose it, you technically in the stock market, you don't lose until you sell. And too often people, they'll chase and then they'll sell and then it'll go right back up. So, you have to learn these lessons the hard way. I know I did when I was a new investor. I hated that feeling like I was never going to get money. And then I would sell and I would end up regretting it, because at the end of the day, the stocks always go up. It's like they say, timing the market, or time in the market beats timing the market, right? At the end of the day, the longer you hold, the more likely you are to make money. It's just the way it is. That's how stocks work. Okay. Anyways, guys, that's the video. If you're an SNDL investor, glad that we're riding together on this. I'm holding on too, so you're not alone. And if you're a Bitcoin investor, or you ride with Bitcoin, that's some good news for us. I know I've made some good money over the last couple days in Bitcoin. So, my percentages are up pretty high, and I'm just going to ride it out. I'm hoping that it goes to like $1 million a coin. I'm speculative about it, but I've heard all those rumors, and that would be really cool. It'd help me out. So we'll see what happens though. Anyways, guys, hope you're having a great day. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.